Marc Cucurella underwent ankle surgery, expected to miss 3 months. Marc Cucurella's ankle problem appears to be quite serious, and he confirmed via Instagram that he underwent a medical procedure for the injury. He did not explain the specifics of the procedure, but all indications are that it was surgery on the ligaments he had during Chelsea's defeat at Everton. Chelsea's official update on Cucurella at the start of the weekend revealed that he was undergoing an assessment and will meet with a foot and ankle specialist to decide his next steps. It seems that the next steps will have to be quite drastic. Neither Cucurella nor Chelsea have given a timeline for their expected recovery, but even the most optimistic reports suggest February, with around 3 months emerging as the initial consensus. It is now confirmed that 3 wing defenders are injured: Marc Cucurella, Reece James, and Ben Chilwell. Now the only pure wing defenders left are Ian Matsine and Malo Gusto. Chelsea are reportedly considering a move for Aaron Ramsdale following the latest injury to Robert Sanchez, which is expected to keep the Spanish goalkeeper out of action for weeks. With the challenges the Blues face in achieving positive results this season, losing their first-choice goalkeeper is not part of their plans. In response to this situation, Chelsea is considering recruiting Aaron Ramsdale, reports The Sun. The Arsenal goalkeeper has been on the bench since David Raya took over as their number 1, and a potential move to Chelsea could give him a chance to revive his career. Ramsdale has stated his desire to represent England at Euro 2024, and regular playing time at club level is vital to achieving that goal. Feyenoord striker Santiago Gimenez would be worth at least £60 million in the summer, with Arsenal, Chelsea and Tottenham interested. According to Football Insider, Feyenoord have no intention of selling Santiago Gimenez in January and will only part with him for £60M or so in the summer. Arsenal, Chelsea and Tottenham are just some of the clubs interested in the Mexico international. Feyenoord are aware of the growing interest in their 20-goal star, and know many of the teams are monitoring the Mexican regularly. The Blues are also among those interested, and Mauricio Pochettino has urged the club to make key transfers next month, including a striker. Several reports suggest Chelsea are ready to pay a big price for Victor Gyokeres, but they could also try to sign Gimenez next month. Feyenoord are unlikely to give in to demands from suitors in January, and are likely to keep their 20-goal star until the summer. Mauricio Pochettino gave an intriguing answer when asked about Conor Gallagher's situation at Chelsea. Mauricio Pochettino insists that Conor Gallagher is an important player, and it is a clear indication that he does not want Conor to leave. TalkSport understands that Premier League clubs are in circles, as Chelsea consider the idea of selling Gallagher in January, or at the end of the season. Speaking to TalkSport's Alex Crook, Pochettino hinted that he would be against the idea of selling the 23-year-old. When asked about the situation regarding the player, the Chelsea boss said, "At the moment, Conor has to be an important player who is still with us, so that is the feeling now between the club and the player. I'm really happy because of his incredible commitment. He's one of the captains. He has a big influence on the game. He is a box-to-box player, and we are very happy with his performance." Gabby Allen urges Chelsea to sell Mykhailo Modric over Conor Gallagher. Gabby Allen has voiced her opinion on the matter, preparing for Gallagher's retention and considering Modric's departure. Allen's views, announced on TalkSport, underline the importance of retaining Gallagher, who has experienced a renaissance under new manager Mauricio Pochettino. According to Allen, letting Gallagher go was a ridiculous mistake. He pointed out Modric's perceived limitations, particularly in his ball-carrying ability, suggesting the Ukrainian winger may not have the attributes necessary to make a significant impact at this stage. The following is what Allen said to TalkSport via Football London. "This is very, very ridiculous. Let Modric go, he can't run the ball. For me, Gallagher is a very good player, but 50 games, 3 goals is not enough. You want to look at Crystal Palace's Conor Gallagher. 8 goals in 34 games. If he can get his form back, I'll keep him and then Modric go." Chelsea learn of an £85 million price tag for alternative Victor Osimhen after a scouting mission. Chelsea will reportedly need to spend £85 million if they are to secure the services of Victor Gyokeres in the January transfer window. Mauricio Pochettino is keen to strengthen his attacking ranks next month, with several different options in Europe being monitored. Chelsea are exploring alternative options and have recently been linked with Sporting star Gyokeres. According to the Mirror, the Blues have been targeting the Swedish striker in recent weeks and are continuing to monitor his situation closely after an impressive start to the season. Sporting are in no rush to part with their number 9, having only signed him from Coventry City during the summer. Instead, the Portuguese side are said to have indicated they would only allow him to leave if an offer of £85 million was submitted, and they were not interested in hearing a lower offer. Sports manager Ruben Amorim spoke earlier this week about his interest in the free-scoring striker, saying, "Gyokeres has a release clause. It was said that in January he would only leave based on that clause. But it is natural that clubs pay attention to clubs in Portugal. They know that the players in our championship are prepared for the best league in the world." Chelsea manager Mauricio Pochettino has revealed the reason behind Enzo Fernandez starting on the bench versus Sheffield United. The Blues returned to winning ways with a 2-0 win over the Blades. Cole Palmer and Nicholas Jackson scored the goals in the second half. Speaking after the match, Pochettino explained that Fernandez was on the bench because Moises Caicedo and Conor Gallagher were the right combination. The Argentinian tactician added hints that Fernandez could be involved in Tuesday's Carabao Cup quarter-final against Newcastle United. He said, "You can only play 11 players, and sometimes you need one characteristic, and today we saw the combination of Caicedo and Gallagher. Cole's number 10. That's the best combination for Saturday, but that doesn't mean Enzo won't play on Tuesday." Chelsea climbed back to the top of the standings after beating the Blades. They are now in 10th place in the standings with 22 points.